One of my favorite acronyms that I've had to develop and really instill in my life over the last few years, really over the last 8 years, was FOCUS. FOCUS. Follow one course until success. Okay? Don't just be jumping around from information point to information point, reading this podcast, listening to this podcast, reading this book, watching this lecture series online. Stop and focus and implement what you've already learned. Like for my class, for example, we talk about the Fantastic Four of scaling. Are you doing that? Are you doing each one of those steps? Are you screening every patient for ortho? Is team creating awareness? Do you have your financial menu in order? Have you rehearsed your one-act play to where you and your team can converse with patients confidently? Are you doing quality consultations? How many starts are you doing, per week or per month? If you're not doing 50 cases a year, well, you don't need more education right now. You need to focus on the systems to get there. You don't need to learn TADS yet. You don't need to learn braces yet. Unless if you're doing 50 cases and then you want to ramp up and start taking more technically challenging cases, then by all means. But if you're not there yet, don't take more classes. Focus on yourself. Focus on your team. And implement the things that you've already learned first. And then there's plenty more to learn and ramp up from. But get the basics down. Be able to bat 800 and then go from there. If a doctor sees 20, so say for example, tomorrow in a one doctor or one hygienist, one or two hygienist practice, your office sees 20 patients. Well, statistically speaking, 75% of those patients or 15 of those patients could benefit from orthodontics. Okay. So are you bringing it up to all of those 15 people, And then you times that and say, for example, with my first level aligner course, that can teach you how to treat over half of those patients easily. Okay, so then 15, a little over 50%. So 8 patients a day you could treat. So over 4 days, that's 32 patients in a week that you could treat, right? Okay. Well, then if you're bringing that up to everybody and only 5% say yes, well, that's what? 1.5, 1.6 people per week on average. So that's 5 starts a month. Are you getting 5 starts a month? If no, then you don't need another course. You need to learn